Well, welcome into the Southern Quality Ford GMen Nation. I'm your host, Tim Owens. Over the next half hour, we take a look ahead to this weekend's huge game against Alcorn State. We talk about what changed with this Tiger offense after last weekend's offensive explosion. And we also tell you why Lyndon Rash and Anthony Mullins are so important to Grambling's success moving forward. But first, we take a look back at the Tigers' dominant performance on homecoming. Grambling State taking on Texas Southern, looking for their fourth straight victory. Tigers needing to get that offense going, and they sure did. Getting on the board first, Jeremy Hickbottom calling his own number, breaking free. He races 73 yards to the house just like that. 7-0. G-Men with the lead. Later in the quarter, Hickbottom, this time doing it with his arm, finding Lyndon Rash 38 yards on the scoring strike. That made it 14-0 Tigers. Next possession, Hickbottom using his legs again off the right side, and he breaks free 67 yards to the house, 185 yards rushing on the day for the Tiger quarterback. That made it 21-0. Moving ahead, late in the first quarter, Hickbottom looking deep down the field and finding Devontae Davis 50 yards on the pitch and catch, and that set up this second play of the second quarter. Hickbottom going up top again, this time finding Raylon Richardson in the corner of the end zone. The Tiger offense was red hot. That gave them a 28-0 lead, but they weren't done there. Later in the quarter, Hickbottom finding Kevin Dominique on the screen. He's finally knocked out of bounds at the 1. That set up another Hickbottom rushing touchdown. That made it 34-6. And then late in the half, Tiger offense striking again. Keelan Elder taking it in from 5 yards out. Grambling led 41-13 at the break. Second half, the defense getting it done. Anthony Mullins, a pick six. He takes it in from 51 yards out. It's the fifth straight week the G-Men have scored on D. In all, Tigers forcing 5 turnovers in this game, but the offense wasn't done yet. That's Kevin Dominique taking it in from 2 yards out. The G-Men dancing to victory on Saturday, 55-20 the final.
This was a huge game for number 19, for his confidence. And he needed it, believe me, And this is a huge game for him and his confidence. And, hey, I hope it takes us to the rest of the season and into the championship.
Absolutely. And I've put a lot of pressure on Jeremy. And that's just the way it goes. He's been battle-tested. He's gone through the fire. But, it's something that I know he can handle, putting a lot of pressure on him. So it was good to see him play well. It was also good to see some guys make some plays, and then Charles get in there and make some plays also.
Just handle the task at hand. Coach called the play. All we had to do was execute it. So everything was there. That's all I did was went out and execute it.
Nice to have the other side of the ball do what that's 5 weeks in a row that put points on the board.
You know what? I've been doing this for 43 years, and I've never been around a defense that scores as much as our guys do. And always at the right time. It's always at a time where there's a lot of tension going in the game, and it's against mostly them. And then all of a sudden they pull out and come up with this big, huge play, and you got to give hats off to them, man. But I have never been around that. I've never seen a defense score like our defense scores.
Just hard work at practice. We emphasize it a lot through the week, trying to put it in the box. So they're just the coaches then instilled in us, just trying to be the best at it,
The Tigers have now won 6 straight games against Texas Southern dating back to 2014. Still to come on the Southern Quality Ford G-Men Nation, for the first time in several weeks, the play and player of the week, both coming from the offensive side of the ball. We bring you both of those coming up next.